Alright, I have grown weary of trying to get my screen capture program to work, so I decided to go with a more old school screen capture. Let's see here. So this is the Calc 1 page. I just added a couple things to it. These test reviews were here before, but I just added blank tests as well as the solutions, as you can see here and here. And oh, sorry. Need to be more civilized. So here and here, these are the blank tests, these are solutions. Let me just start by talking to you about here's test 1. And, again, the blank test is here, but you know what, I'll let you look at the PDF for that. I'm just going to look at the solution in here. Let's see here. Where is it? Ah, here it is. Now, as I look through here, this is the part of the Calculus 1 I haven't talked much about in these review videos just yet. Let's see here. So the problems 1, 2. Problems 1 was just basically, can you do algebra? Problem 2, what's the definition of one-to-one function? Problem 3 about finding a local inverse. Problem 4, solve a nonlinear inequality. Problem 5 is partly a question about cosine, partly a question about do you understand how cosine and sine are related in the adding angle formula, which I haven't talked much about, or hardly at all in the videos thus far for the review. So it's going to be kind of anticlimactic, but I basically would say that there's really not much, if you look at the test 1 here as it relates to these videos I've been making. It's kind of the material which I haven't mostly covered. I mean, problem 8 is reasonable. You should be able to do that one just on the basis of my videos. So I guess in a nutshell here, I think test 1 has got good stuff on it, but it's mostly the things I'm not intending to test in your first quiz in Calc 2. The first quiz in Calc 2 is going to be mostly focused on the material which comes after this test. Although problem 17 is interesting, and definitely something I think everybody who's had Calc 1 should be able to answer, Basically, what's the value of the derivative at these points given the graph? So like, there's a discontinuity, right? Remember, if it's differentiable, it's also continuous, so it's certainly not differentiable here. That's not differentiable at 2 because there's a kink in the graph. The derivative at 1.7 is 0 because it's nearly a horizontal tangent, right? And then over here you've got a vertical tangent because the derivative, geometrically there's a vertical tangent here, right? Which means that f prime of 3 does not exist. Okay, anyway, so that's kind of an interesting problem. But, and yeah, definition for Koch. But, so anyway, I guess as you're reviewing the tests from Calculus 1, for the sake of my first quiz at least, this one doesn't matter too much. Now, if you're a math major, of course, you should try to understand every bit of Calculus 1 for your own edification. But that's about all I got to say here. So this one will be really short. The test 2, I think, is where we're going to actually see some of the kind of things that we've been covering in these videos come into play. Thanks, guys.